Jason, you've been here before.
To Bandit, yes.
Yeah. But Chris, this is your first time.
Yeah,
You're from America somewhere.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Well,
originally from
Idaho.
He's from Idaho. He's
from Idaho.
Yeah.
Where?
Boise.
Boise.
Yeah, it's like the only place to be from there.
All right. And now you're traveling along with a Canadian guy.
Yeah, it's fun.
What I've heard, like, there's some kind of war between US and Canada.
It's not really a war. They have the war. We have the resources. So when they run out of guns and bullets, they come over us, and take our wood and water, turn that into more guns and bullets until they run out of that, and then they just come in there and take the rest of us. Incorporate this into their community and their downsliding currency.
Oh, damn.
It's getting bad.
It is getting bad.
Yeah.
I saw a cop blowing a guy for a ticket. Isn't it supposed to be
for a ticket? Oh, that's right. You can get out of them now.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's weird.
But how long have you been out?
We
2
started.
weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. We started in Denmark, and we went to Aalborg.
Allhurst in Copenhagen,
Copenhagen
for the Zulu Comedy Festival.
Right.
Yeah.
And then a few days in Purgatory here in Stockholm. And then Finland, Belgium, and then a US tour in October.
Yep.
And then I go to South Africa in late January, do Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban.
Cool.
Should be fun.
But you have worked together before?
Yeah. We'd met, 4 years ago?
July 2008 in Montreal.
There was a comedy festival in Montreal called the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival, and there's a one of these stages they have is kind of a show that I've been trying to get on for numerous years. It's called the Nasty Show,
yeah.
And it's a dirty comedy stage at the Just for Laughs festival, and we'd never met, and then we performed
together. The first
together.
day I met him, he pulls his pants down, takes a shit against the wall, pulls them back up, and gets on stage.
Yeah, in front of like 1,000 people.
I
had nervous shits beforehand, and we were in the alleyway
Well,
having
you don't have to be nervous to wipe it, is my point.
What am I going to wipe it with? I only got one hat, and you're not giving me yours.
Do the Indian style.
Indian style.
Your left hand.
I thought you were going to say from behind.
We're going to talk more with you guys in a few minutes. So,
puss, puss.
Puss, puss.
Come see, come see.
Puss, puss, come see, come see.
Had sex with my girlfriend, and I went in to wash it because I think that's hygienic.
And she's also a pig.
And she didn't take it that way. She thought it was more of like an insult, and then accused me of washing me off of you. That was her words. And then I had to explain to her that as much as I love her, I'm not thrilled with the sensation of peeling my dick off the sheets the morning after her pussy juice turns into super glue.
All right.
I think that's pretty straightforward to understand.
It's not even 9 a.m. yet, and you're dropping pussy juice on the lovely people of Sweden.
She didn't even notice I was using gasoline to wash it off, which is the irony.
You know, there's an old man that just spit his coffee all over the front of his car right now.
Perhaps, yeah.
We haven't had pussy juice since the 50s.
My point is, it's hard to fall asleep when your crusty pussy sounds like a crinkling paper bag.
That is a true story.
And she's still your girlfriend, right? Or?
Oh, yeah.
And the ring?
The ring?
Yeah, he did
It's
lose
gone.
his ring, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's not legally
asshole.
old enough to be married or have sex, but Chris is being from Idaho. It's
like the drinking age there. It's like this,
11.
12.
Is it 12?
Yeah. We're progressive.
Yeah.
And Jason, you've been to Sonsfair. We're going to talk about Sonsfair in like 4 minutes. And
Fantastic.
What I've heard, it was fantastic, right?
It was epic. Yeah,
Epic.
it was very impressive.
Do you have it on film?
I have some videotape of it too. I'm just gonna cut it down a bit, and I'm gonna post some of it. But it was probably the best, probably top 5 live performances I think I've had over the last 14 years.
Lovely.
It was very cool.
Denmark's got to be up there too.
Denmark was great.
Avesta.
Fuck it, was so good. Avesta. Yeah, you got a couple of kids there, but they've only got one eye between them.
But Jason, you did Sonsfair this summer, right?
Yeah, it was this summer in
UK.
in England.
Yeah.
The England Sonosphere.
And that was the Big 4 thing.
It was a Big 4. It was pretty impressive, especially being the age that I am and seeing all the bands that were kind of more or less the backdrop for your youth, all in one event was very cool.
Did you meet any of them?
I saw James a little bit just backstage going to, but I don't really approach them.
starstruck or?
Yeah, more or less. And you know, when you're in that level of celebrity and stuff, it doesn't really have any value of a random stranger coming up and go, "Hey, man, you're awesome."
I'm Canadian, by the way.
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. We've heard of it. We've only played it 100 times.
How tricky was it to do a stand-up on Sonosphere?
Not bad at all. Like they've been doing comedy at music events in Europe or in England for probably over a decade, and they've really kind of groomed a very unique and cool audience there. You'll get 1,000 to 3,000 kids in a tent, standing, sitting, falling down, watching stand-up comedy for. And it's really cool. I had no idea that it was even possible. I've tried to do similar events in Canada, and North Americans don't have the same attention span or appreciation to more or less, well, I don't know what this is. This guy isn't famous. So, fuck, get off the stage. That kind of bullshit. Rather than like, let's step back and hear what this guy's got to say. If I don't like it, then I'll go watch Motorhead, I can go on with my life. So there's a little more of a window of curiosity that you can exercise with,
Yeah. And you, Chris, you've never done such a thing, right?
No, I think maybe next year I'm slowly grooming him for more European tours and stuff like this. This is his first time. You've been to England and Scotland before, but never Scandinavia. So, and Denmark was a nice transition. And then we go to Vesta.
Oh, Vesta.
Vesta.
Snap.
I know.
Come here.
Oh,
Hold me.
I got my mouth open. You need to chew your food.